Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. The SEC faces stiff test in regulating DeFi, says Hester Pierce. Crypto Mom says federal regulators should be less maternalistic, even when it comes to decentralized finance. In brief, Hester Pierce was recently sworn in for a second term as SEC commissioner, and the crypto-friendly commissioner generally believes regulators should default to hands-off oversight. Pierce said she'd like Americans to be able to better access cryptocurrency markets. In the next article, cryptocurrency may be supercharging trade between Latin America and Eastern Asia. A new report from blockchain analytics firm Chainalysis quantifies and describes cryptocurrency usage in Latin America. Eastern Asia is the number one sender of cryptocurrency to Latin America, and many of those payments are commercial transactions involving Asia-based exporters. And in the next article, we have the Bank of England, the BOE. Governor floats future ecosystem of stablecoins and CBDCs. And what I find interesting is he completely separated them into their own individual categories. Andrew Bailey, the governor of the Bank of England, gave a wide-ranging speech on Monday that touched on stablecoins, central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, and the future of payments. During his speech, Bailey criticized digital assets like Bitcoin. They strike me as unsuited to the world of payments where certainty of value matters, he said, but highlighted fiat-tied stablecoins as something that could offer some useful benefits for payments. At one point in his speech, Bailey articulates a possible future in which both stablecoins and CBDCs coexist and complement one another from a user experience perspective. Stablecoins and CBDC are not necessarily mutually exclusive. Depending on design choices, they could sit alongside each other, either as distinct payment options or with elements of the stablecoin ecosystem, such as wallets providing consumers with access to a CBDC. So there will likely be a role for the private and public sector working together in the future of payments, he said, adding, as well as not being exclusive, stablecoins and CBDC are not the only ways to meet changing demands and reducing frictions in payments. We need to continue to enhance existing infrastructure, including bi-renewal and harmonization of RTGS systems, and this work will continue in parallel with other developments. There are also initiatives like the UK's new payments architecture, which offers a consolidated and open retail payment infrastructure. And on the question of a stablecoin framework, Bailey echoed the comments of other regulators in that he sees a need for international coordination. But a global stablecoin is a cross-border phenomenon, he remarked. It can be operated in one jurisdiction denominated in another currency and used by consumers in a third. The regulator's response must match this. As in banking and traditional payment systems, the regulatory response must be grounded in internationally agreed standards. Global issues required a global response, particularly for multi-currency stablecoins intended for cross-border transactions. And I enjoy two of my favorite cross-border assets are Stellar XLM and Ripple's XRP. And to this end, he highlighted work being done by the G7 and the Financial Stability Board, the FSB, the results of which will be made public in greater detail this fall. The FSB consulted in April on the regulatory and supervisory challenges they present, with a final report due in October, and the BOE supports the efforts to set a baseline set of expectations, said Bailey, and these include that stablecoins should be regulated based on the functions they perform and risks they create, and that there should be comprehensive domestic and international regulation and supervision. Global stablecoins should have robust governance and risk management and be transparent about their stability mechanisms and coin holders' rights, he continued. In the next article, the status report for Norges Bank Central Bank Digital Currency Project, and it states that a central bank digital currency, the CBDC, is a digital form of central bank money denominated in the official unit of account. For general purpose users, it is a claim on the central bank in the same way that banknotes and coins are today. By comparison, banknotes or bank deposits are claims on private banks. Owing to declining cash usage and the possibility of major structural changes in the monetary and payment system, Norges Bank is assessing whether it is appropriate also to issue a digital form of central bank money to ensure that members of the public are able to pay efficiently and securely in Norwegian kroner also in the future. In Norges Bank 2018, a Norges Bank working group presented an overview of factors that should be given weight in an assessment of whether Norges Bank should issue a CBDC in addition to cash. And in Norges Bank 2019, the working group took a closer look at a possible objective of a CBDC and alternative designs for achieving these objectives. The CBDC project is now in its third phase, and the purpose of publishing the status report is to provide information about the work, disseminate knowledge, and invite stakeholders to a dialogue. So it is getting more constant, more frequent, more consistent, and more common as a conversation in the financial institution. So believe me, there should be very little room for doubt left in your mind for your investment if it's here to stay. On the next article, Denmark proposes use of blockchain in fight against the corruption. Now, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Denmark has released a report analyzing the use of blockchain in the fight against corruption. So their recent report that they published explaining the use of IT technologies and services, including blockchain, e-governance, big data, and crowdsourcing to fight administrative or day-to-day corruption, as well as political corruption. Presented during the International Anti-Corruption Conference, or IACC, the report emphasizes the use of blockchain as a technology that will build a more transparent governance and transaction system, further adding that it will also give individuals greater rights over their own data. I want to thank at XRP Crypto Wolf for sending some content. The next article is the SBI Holdings to set up blockchain-based digital stock exchange in Osaka. So Ripple's Japanese partner wants to lead financial innovation in the country. SBI Holdings, Japanese financial giant and a major blockchain-focused institution, is reportedly planning to set up a blockchain-based digital stock exchange. Yoshitaka Katao, the president and CEO at SBI Holdings, he announced the company's plans to collaborate with Osaka Prefecture to establish a new global financial hub. The new International Financial Center will purportedly be located in Osaka and Kobe, Nikkei reports on September 2nd. SBI is planning to launch a digital stock exchange based on blockchain technology, and the exchange is expected to attract global fintech companies and contribute to the development of the financial hub. And in the next article, banking difficulties in Latin America fuel crypto adoption. According to research from Chainalysis, many Latin America businesses use crypto to buy retail goods while citizens seek to avoid unstable fiat markets. This just adds to the article earlier, but gave a little bit more information. As an ineffective banking sector in Latin America countries has pushed some businesses and individuals to use cryptocurrency. A large number of transactions take place between East Asia and Latin America as businesses buy retail goods from Asian exporters. Latin America trading volume on crypto markets increases as fiat currency's value depreciate. And this is according to blockchain analytics firm Chainalysis, which recently published the research showing how unbanked businesses and individuals in Latin America are using cryptocurrencies as a means of exchange, a store of value, and a speculative investment. And in total, the firm found that the region's ineffective banking systems are a major driver in the cryptocurrency adoption. Historically, most remittances in fiat currency to Latin America come from the U.S., mainly from migrant workers sending funds back to families. Yet with cryptocurrency transactions, Latin America has strong links to East Asia, with transactions between the two worth more than 1 billion USD, even though there are fewer overall transactions. And in the next article, the Ghana is planning central bank issued digital currency. We're showing all over the world. This is a global phenomenon. This is the new financial system. It is here to stay. So you should be very, very excited that you're here. You're early. You're still one of the pioneers. And this will soon be a global commonplace, just as the fiat is common to most of the world today. Dr. Ernest Addison, governor of the Bank of Ghana, has announced that the nation is exploring a CBDC. In a keynote address at the 23rd Annual Banking Conference in Accra, Addison described the move as a pilot project which will initially be trialed in a sandbox environment. And what that is the Sandbox Initiative enables them without regulations to try the new assets until the regulatory clarity is available to openly use them. The new digital currency will reportedly be named the e-cedi, and you can correct me below with phonetics if I pronounce that incorrectly. The Bank of Ghana is currently in talks with key stakeholders to finalize the details of the project. However, it's unclear how far the Central Bank of Ghana has progressed with its plans and which blockchain infrastructure the digital currency will be built on. The keynote address made it clear where Addison sees the future of Ghana's financial sector. And in conclusion, Mr. Chairman, let me note that the future of financial services is digitization. The opportunities of digitizing financial services are enormous and can be explored effectively to scale up financial access for Ghana's economic transformation agenda. Addison also shared that digital innovations are providing a cost-effective and innovative way for Ghana's financial sector to reorient itself and pursue new opportunities in consumer and business financial services. The African adoption of blockchain technology. And Ghana is one of several African nations to explore blockchain technology, which many see as a method of leapfrogging a traditional financial infrastructure and modernizing access to banking products in developing nations. And in our final article to this video, the U.S. AntiTrust chief says protecting blockchain from competitive abuses is the top priority. And if you follow us on Twitter, we've shown a lot of exciting news. Even the regulatory clarity that we've been waiting years to happen is officially here. A U.S. Department of Justice, the DOJ, official said blockchain deserves the full protection of antitrust law because it has the potential to mount an effective challenge to monopolies. In a speech published last week, the Macon Delrahim, the Assistant Attorney General at the DOJ's Antitrust Division, said blockchain could prevent or limit the concentration of market power, improving competition in a whole host of industries. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. I'm not sure why when it's small that some of the actual print is so light and so fine. He said it is of utmost importance that we prevent competitive abuses in markets where blockchain may offer consumers and businesses lower cost or higher value options. Delrahim said the Antitrust Division would try to understand how businesses are implementing blockchain solutions, as well as the possible effects it could have on the market competition. He also said the division would try to anticipate how incumbents could try to stop or limit the potential of blockchain solutions so they can maintain market dominant positions. This could include using private blockchains to deny rivals access to crucial market infrastructure, he said. And Thibaut Schrepels, an assistant professor in antitrust law at Utrecht University School of Law and faculty affiliate at Stanford University's Codex Center, had told CoinDesk the antitrust chief could be subtly hinting that blockchain could disrupt big tech monopolies. In his speech, Delrahim added the critical questions remain, such as whether existing intermediaries have any place at all within a blockchain-based market system. And it's also possible, the antitrust chief said, that the role of blockchain could change over time as it faces further mainstream adoption. And I'll leave you with a final thought. Fear is not an option when you're an entrepreneur. And I had to toss this out, as I know many of you have stated to me that you basically launch and you see the moon, you are going to be opening up businesses that you've dreamed about doing. So remember, fear is not an option when you're an entrepreneur. All right, guys, this is not financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. Please hit that like and subscribe, as we've noticed that 52% of our viewing audience is not even subscribed to our channel. So please help us out and hit that subscribe button. And there's a notification bell if you would like to be notified upon every video immediately when they are released. Again, guys, the description below will hold all of the links as we continue to share them with every video. If you would like to further read throughout the articles or reread or discuss or print or whatever you choose to do. And we have affiliate links that we feel could help you with this journey of your investment and your future with your investment money. All right, guys, much love to each and every one of you, and we will catch you in the next one.